Hey guys, Cosmos here from Dolly Games. We continue here with the level 70 achievement, and I did the overview or introduction first look type of a video, my last one, and now in this one. And we also did the awakening system, and all the points there in the last video, which is getting to level 4 star 6 or 6 stars. So that was the awakening system. Of course, I'm not done with this because the skill selections still I have to read what each skill does and pick one which I like the most, which is going to be something related to attack. I think so. We'll see about that. But now what I want to do in this video is go over the angel artifacts. We touched upon them in the last video, and we looked at all these screens and so forth, but in this one I actually want to buy them and wear them, because also that once you assign the 7 artifacts to the angels, and apparently I'm missing one, you will also get to choose 4 of those, whatever you assign, but as long as they're different, you'll get to choose 4 over here, and they will activate on the first 4 turns of the battle in the way it is shown. And that's pretty good, because of course if you can give a big buff, that gives like a very big buff, I guess, for the first 4 turns of the battle, which can be pretty important, as like a maybe burst damage, for example, or damage mitigation, like reducing damage received. So this kind of stuff. So first thing, and there's a gauntlet coming up in 30 minutes, so we should finish before then. And I also want to make sure I get those artifacts done for the gauntlet. First thing is, what we're gonna do is we're gonna look in my bag, because in previous events, among top prizes that I was collecting, I got a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't know what it was back then, and people told me that's for the future. But so now future is here. And I can kind of start using this stuff. So for example, here are the 30 skill books that I can actually start using, but now we saw for this specific skill, my awakening is not high enough. There is more skill. Let's sort the bag first, because I also opened up a whole bunch of skill books. So what I'm looking for, as I said, for artifacts, I think I have some artifacts from events already, so I'm looking for those. We got the Eternal Spire card, we got hero marks, leftover tulips and eggs, which I have no idea when we'll be able to use them. So this is also a guide on my inventory. I even have a godless wolf crest sitting there doing nothing. Various equipments, leftover awakening stones from the ones I used, skill books. I'm pretty sure I have something to do with artifacts, sacrifice points, older set. Let's see, blessed stones. I guess chests we can open as well while we're here. Magic socketing rods, more chests. Tons of runes. I have like tons of runes. I haven't used them yet. There is never enough time, you know. There's never enough time. So probably looking for something that looks like a chest, which before I remember, because I tried to open them and they didn't. The game wouldn't allow me because I wasn't high enough. I got these 2 mounts. I really want to use them, but they require the wolf looking mount. Azul plus his upgrade, so Lycorax and Azul before I can use these, which is kind of, and I don't find that that mount anywhere in the whole last month. So here I think that could be it. I have 9 Horn of Prosperity chests, and I think that might be one of those things. So this time we're gonna open those. Horn of Prosperity 9. So before it didn't let me. Skill books. I'm getting lost with these skill books now. Fire Soul skill book. Okay, that's not it. That's not it as well. And I wonder if there's I knew there's at least one, which is the one I just opened. Oh, there is maybe here knockout server. Oh no, that's something else. That's totally something else. These are level war souls and golds. And let's see, what is Nightmare Runes group ticket? So many items, really, like in this game compared to other games. One thing is they got tons of items and you can really get lost in what you own, and normally, you know, I think they could do this better. There's no need for all these skill books to be sitting here, for example. Anyways, we got 100 treasure chests, which is nice. We got gold medals and we got guest party chests. Sometime I have to also synthesize these gems. I have a lot of gems. We can pop on over to synthesis and have a look. Oh, here is Staff of Divinity. I think that's something to do with level 70 as well. So that's opened now as well. Some common gems. Again, level gold pack. I thought we already had those. Okay, and that is it. So now let's pop on over to Zodiac and equip and see if there is, yeah, there is a ton of those. So the horn thingy was for sure, and there is that one Staff of Divinity, but I think the Staff of Divinity is also from the shop. So how do I go to the shop here? There is the Staff of Divinity. So the staff that I had was not a big deal. It was 100 shard worth item. But I think the horn is probably a big deal because, first of all, it doesn't exist in the shop, because in the shop are 3 basic ones, which is increase attack, reduce all enemies defense, and heal entire party, which is nice. That could be something that could be used on later turns, like turn 3, turn 4 perhaps, but the horn for sure not. So let's just, and plus it's a purple one, so let's wear it. And let's look at bell rating 1,276,000. So we're gonna put it on. I don't know if you have to close the window or not. Let's move this over here. And actually I can wear the horn on all of them because they can actually wear the same artifact, but I cannot use the same skill on the bottom. That's the difference. So here, if I give everyone a horn, that still leaves me 2 additional horns, which can be fed into bigger horns. But basically what this horn will do is artifact stats: attack 400, agility 100, hit and crit 15, ice and fire damage 12 and 42. And then skill defense deduction effect 60%. To be honest, I don't know what that exactly means, but the main thing is it's the skill, which is effectiveness increases 49 rage for entire party. So that is pretty massive. So what I'll do is I will put that as my skill 1, because with 49 rage for the entire party, plus all the other stuff that I have, which is the equipment set bonus, of course the totem bonus, they should be able to do their special skills on turn 1, which is a very big deal. So that's already good to start with. And you got the artifact guide here, which shows you the different kinds that exist. You got the Eye of Life, which is reduces all enemies angel resistance by 40. Then you got the Horn of Prosperity, which is the one I'm using, this one in the middle right here, the purple one. Then you got the ones which are giving attack, you got the ones which are reducing defense. and then this one is buffing the angel attack and ignoring defense, which is pretty interesting, and this one is healing everyone. So that was pretty cool. So I think that the actual artifact which is worn is good. I get the stats here also: angel attack bonus 2% and defense deduction 60%. Only angel artifacts defense deduction counts. I'm not exactly sure what this one is yet. Let's see, doesn't really say, but in any case it should be in my favor. It could reduce the enemy defense when the angel is attacking. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, so with that done, there is something else, a 2000 increase in battle rating. That is not huge, but I just wore them. They were they're probably like level 1 or whatever. So what we're gonna do is also go to character, party, sorry, and I'm looking at this backup slot, and that's what I forgot also in the last video. At level 70, a backup slot should have opened up. So we're gonna look at, I don't have anybody strong, that's for sure, but I have here Zweihander level 61, because I have been leveling him up, because somebody had to use my 5th drill slot, and he is gonna be acting as a backup. 69,000 life. Genie and Celestial Maiden have 30ish, so he basically will get the backup slot. So let's go to the party and put Zweihander for now. Anyways, in the future we can change him, but for now he is gonna stand there, and having a backup means that if I go back to the equipment, well, actually I should probably set first the Guardian Angel, which was actually on that same screen. There was a tab. So Guardian Angel here, which is Zweihander, he needs to be assigned an angel, and the next best one I have here is Styx. I'm looking at purely battle rating, 51, no, here Pandora 51,500. Yeah, it seems to be the better one. Normally the top one is the best one, so normally Boadicea here has to be the better one. I don't know why Pandora has more battle rating than her, but okay, for now I'm just gonna put 1, and I'm gonna give the level 10 Cherub Stone that I had kept. Actually, let's switch over the 10 Cherub Stone to the active party member, and the level 9 will go to the backup. So that is fixed now, and we can go to Angel Artifact, and he will be, for some reason, number 1 here. We're again gonna take the horn, and that's gonna go to Pandora. They're of course all undeployed, and this one is deployed. So that brings the angel attack bonus to 2.28%, which is not huge, but I guess when I level these up, now you see it's only level 1, so that's probably going to be very easy to level up. So we're gonna have a small boost to the attack. Also the stats increases, but only 1 skill to be active on the first turn. So let me think. An attack of course can go on the second turn. Let me see. Actually, I probably want the rage to act exactly on the 3rd turn, not on the 1st turn. So at least that all changes depending on your party. So we're gonna do get artifact. I'm gonna buy a bunch from the shop. I don't know if there's a difference in terms of what you feed. Doesn't seem to say anywhere how much experience they go for. But what you see here is that you can only buy one of the blue kind per day. So and maybe you can get 3. So given that these are limited in quantity, then it's probably a better idea to buy one of these than 5 of these. You also have the epics, which is 1 per day, but they require this Aegis essence, which I basically don't have, so we're not gonna look into that. So I'm gonna buy Staff of Divinity, which is the attack artifact, and reduces enemy defense, and I'm gonna buy the healing one, and just see artifact training. We're gonna pick one which is worn by Raphael, but how do I know? Does it say somewhere? No, it doesn't really say anywhere who is wearing it. Okay, it should probably say here. No? They're all the same? They seem to be all the same. Alright, so in that case we're gonna pick the first one in the list. One click select. So the green ones are gonna give 25 experience. We'll have... oh, that's too much. Let's do one by one. So green one is 25, the blue one is 50. Well, that's not huge. That's not good at all, because for the price of the blue one I could get 5 of the green ones, so that's not good. And then the purple one is 100, and to level him up I'll need 165 experience. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the artifact shop, go to uncommon, which is stuck, and buy, let's say, 30 of these for 3,000. Artifact training, gonna pick the first horn, fill it up to level 2, and you see the stats it is giving, basically 219 attack, 54 agility and so forth per level. Kind of works with the same logic like totems. So this makes the Horn of Prosperity level 2. It doesn't change the skill, it just increases the stats. So that's something that can be done on all the ones which are worn. But for the sake of whatchamacallit, assigning skills, you need to have 4 different kind of artifacts, and right now the lucky tree is running, and in the lucky coin shop I have 15,000 leftover coins here, and which is a lot because I basically haven't spent a lot of them. Tree is at level 6. We can also pick up the level 5 rewards here. Let's see if I took everything here. And here they're giving or they're selling the artifacts, which is pretty good. So the Horn of Prosperity is the one that I had, and it's purple, so that's exactly the same one. I don't need to buy this one, but the other ones might be good. The problem is that it doesn't say what they do, but I just have to assume, I guess, that they are good. Or actually I know how to find out. So these are Eye of Life, Chest of Galaxy Ring, and Chest of Flames. And we can go to Artifact Training. No, Artifact Equip. Where did I see the guide? Oh, here, Artifact Guide. So the Eye of Life is this one. So this is the one that the purple one, exactly the middle one, is the one that they're selling in the shop. Reduces all enemies angel resistance by 56. So that means your angel will hit them harder. That's good, I guess, but I don't think it's great, because say the angel is hitting for a few 100,000 right now, my angel, and it could be hitting say 500,000. Basically anybody who can survive those attacks, it wouldn't make a huge difference, I think. Then you got the Horn of Prosperity, which is giving rage. I love this one. This is awesome. This will make everybody basically do maximum attack on the following turn after that activation. Staff of Divinity is something that I like. Increases attack for the entire party by 8%. Last 2 turns though, which is not huge, but 8% is not bad either. And that 8% could, if that goes with your special attack, it's nice. And then you got the Angel's Necklace, a Chest of Flames, and Golden Charm. I think those were the ones. The Chest of Flames is the one which is 180% angel attack to all enemies and ignores defense. So this is an area attack. It could be something that could go on the first turn. And then you got the Golden Charm, which heals the entire party. So which one were they selling? Like a tree, like a coin. Oh, but the Chest of Galaxy Ring. Galaxy Ring Epic. Chest of Flames. And the Eye. I'm not a very big fan of this Eye, to be honest. Let's go back to the artifacts. Artifacts guide. So nowhere I see this ring thing, so I don't know what that does. The eye is this one, and then you got, here is a necklace. And this Chest of Flames is something that, like, if this is doing an area damage, it could be something that could go on the first turn. And then you got the Golden Charm. So I have no idea what that ring is. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna buy this Chest of Flames purple for 3,000 points. Even though there is no explanation. I'm gonna buy this this one as well. That's the only way to find out, is to buy them, I guess. And Eye of Life is something I'll think about. So we're gonna go and open those chests. Do they go to the end, or where do they go? Always finding stuff in the bag is also a bit of a challenge. Where are you guys? Here they are. Chest of Galaxy Ring gives a Galaxy Ring. No idea what that is, so we're gonna find out right now. We're gonna go to equip, and by the way, he has the level 2, so that's good. Now we're gonna give Seraphim here Chest of Flames. He can have that. Looks like a nuclear explosion. Okay, so that can go first. And then on the second turn, no, on the third turn I need rage. On the third turn I need rage. And then who is gonna be next? We got Fortuna, Isolde. Let's give to Isolde the Galaxy Ring. So Galaxy Ring deals 195% angel attack to all enemies and ignores defense. Has 35 100% chance to randomly stun 2 enemies. This is really nice. This is a better version of the Chest of Flames. So that's pretty cool. So we're gonna wear this. So we're gonna use it. Oh, they're the same type. So you cannot use the same type. Darn. Okay. So the difference is that it's actually just better. This one does 180% angel attack to all enemies, ignores defense. This one does 15% additional there, so from 180 to 195. Also ignores defense and has the chance stun chance. So that's pretty cool. So that's gonna go on turn 1. I now feel sorry for buying Chest of Flames because obviously the Galaxy Ring is better. So I don't know why they're exactly at the same price, and you cannot set it because they're of the same type. So they might as well be exactly the same. So that's really weird that they have exactly the same price when this one is clearly much better than this one. This one should be cheaper. So, and then we got the Horn of Prosperity, which I already have, and then we have the Eye of Life, which I don't like on my first glance, but I'll read about it. We still have time, I think, or I hope. So, next up, let's go and buy a whole bunch of more artifacts, because they're limited to 30 per day. And that's 3,000, so we're gonna buy the maximum. So that's 9,000 Aegis shards, which is quite a lot. That goes to all of them. These ones I'm not gonna buy because, well, it makes no sense. They give double the experience, but they cost 5 times more. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and train those artifacts. Artifact training. Oh, and maybe the Staff of Divinity I could wear. That's gonna increase attack, and the Golden Charm is gonna heal the entire party, unless of course I buy a purple version of that. So let's go. No, they don't have that. Horn of Prosperity, Chest of Flames. No, they don't have that. So, first we're gonna go to equip. We're gonna take our friend Zweihander and we're gonna give him a worse artifact, which is Staff of Divinity here. That's less stats, but you have a different skill now, and that skill can be used. So here the attack will be increased, then they'll get rage and hit hard. That sounds good. And for this last slot, it could be something to do with angel or simply the healing. So we're gonna switch from Amora for now anyways to the Golden Charm. And we're gonna set the Golden Charm heals entire party, recovering HP equal to the angel attack plus 75,000. That's a pretty good heal. I like it. So so for now that looks good. So we're gonna go to Zodiac and training, and we're gonna train up the most important ones, which is the Galaxy Ring here. That's gonna go up 2 levels. Alright, 30. Okay, so that's level 3. We're gonna bring also the Horn of Prosperity. 1, 2. One more? Oh no, he just got 2. Yeah, one more. Oh, I'm still in the Galaxy Ring. So we're gonna switch to Horn of Prosperity now. Then bring him also to level 4. Alright, that's not bad. So we got now the stats for those two artifacts. Chest of Flames, I'm hesitating about. It's purple. It could be fed into something else because clearly the other artifact was better. We'll take Divinity as well. That's probably going to be easy to level up. Level 2, level 3. Let's do the Golden Charm. Level 2, level 3. And probably like totems, you want to bring them up in a more balanced fashion. I have not too many of those left. So I think for now is good. I'm not sure. I'll probably ask my guildmates first about it just to double check. But that seemed to be not too bad at all. So we have 1,434 increase in bell rating from that. And more important than that are the skills which are going to be activated in the first turns. Gauntlet is on, so maybe we can also do a bit of the Gauntlet. I don't know if I've missed it, but let's quickly set the party. Party is fine, and morale boost, and the skill is fine. So we're gonna hit the dragon quickly and see 42 million hit, which I think was more on the lower side. I usually do more. We're gonna take an advanced boost, maybe just twice, and that's it. So it looks like I was late to the Gauntlet by 2 minutes, which in Gauntlet's terms is a lot. Okay, now that's better. 61 million. The gold amount, although is capped, so you see I get 240,000 gold exactly. That's because that's the cap. You can't go over that. You can do more damage, but you can't go over the cap of the gold amount. And that's similar to the world boss as well. Let's hit off the wolves since they're coming. And similar to the world boss as well, where you can also pass in terms of damage, but there is a maximum amount of gold that you can earn as well. So Gauntlet is repetitive, but it's kind of fun. But most importantly, it gives a huge amount of gold income. So for that, it is very important event. And if you are limited on time and there's only certain things that you can do, Gauntlet is definitely one of the ones that you should prioritize. I didn't do a good attack there. I should have taken out the wolf first. This is cool. They have basically transformed and they look cool. That's the headless horseman, I think. So it is repetitive in the sense that this continues for 15 rounds, and it will take half an hour to finish this, unless of course our purgatory angel dies first. So since the wolves are dead, let's hit on the dragon. So I'm definitely not going to record the whole thing, but it continues like this until either your angel thingy is dead, or you can survive the 15 waves, after which you get rewards, which I published on my website, loa.dollygames.com, so you can check that out. I published my last record was near to about 80 million gold, which was pretty cool, and 3.1 billion damage done, which was really good. Today I'll do less because I was late, and also because I don't know, I'm tired. So so today I'll probably do less than that, but still a lot of gold income can be gotten from there. So to summarize, so far we fixed up the awakening points pretty high, so I'm getting additional stats from that. Only from that I'm actually expecting to do more damage in Gauntlet, because there is a very strong amount of attack which was added to my main character. We can have a quick look at that over here. The attack value, 17,000 attack, was added to my main hero, which I think is in a considerable amount. So just from that, although they say that the awakening stats are not the main priority, the skills are, and I definitely agree to that, but the stats are also very, very nice. So I'm gonna try to see if what's the impact of that additional attack. In any case, it's definitely going to be good. I'm already at actually pretty decent amount of almost 500 million damage, so actually maybe I will pass my record. Maybe I didn't feel even how big of an impact those were, so we'll see how that goes. And so awakening thing is done. The next thing I will be doing is I will read all the skills and pick which ones I want to use. I had a look at a couple of people, and some of the skills they were using were awesome. So actually we can try to have a look right now. Let's quickly jump on over and look at Miraine. So Miraine is using Shadow Strike, attacks 3 times consecutively. So she's a mage, I think, and she's using the Berserker skill from the Warrior class. So that's pretty good. Let's run over, see which ones are coming first. So and I saw Mikkel, I think, was using a finishing move which also heals him like a huge amount. I think that was pretty awesome. So there are a couple of skills which are really nice, to hitting the entire back row. I saw one very good with a chance to stun the enemy. That was pretty nice. So there are a lot of skills, and I will read first what they all do, and then I will select the ones I will use, and then I will invest in those, and we'll see in future videos. I'll open up and talk about those as well, the ones I selected and what do I think and so forth, and the levels I get to. So oh darn it, that was very close. Let's hit on the dragon again. So that is done. In terms of the smelting, I asked today the guys, and they confirmed to me that the 5 daily attempts actually is not a big deal, because in the guide that I read about the elemental smelting, they were saying like, yeah, you only get 5 per day, and if you want more you have to pay diamonds. But when I was doing the video, the last video I uploaded, I saw there, and I talked to you guys, that all the items that it shows you that are eligible for smelting, like, yeah, you don't want to smelt them. There were soul stones, blessed stones, basically all the good resources, and the only things you could think about smelting is perhaps the shards, the equipment shards, but they have a low yield. So basically there are no garbage items. The only thing people mentioned were refinement stones, and those, I guess, you can start smelting when the majority of your refinement is done on your equipment. But I'm far from that, so I cannot smelt the refinement stones as well. So they said basically a 5 per day every day. That is a lot, and they don't actually reach that target. So now I don't stress about it anymore, and I will try to get awakening stones, I think, from events. that's probably gonna be an easier way than trying to smelt my entire inventory just to get a couple. So so that's the smelting system, the awakening system, the skills we talked about. One more second, come on, no, that was so close. And what else was the artifacts. Those I'm still uncertain about. In this video we did all the artifacts as step 1, but I'm still uncertain of which I should be wearing, and if I should increase them at what in which fashion, and in which order people are using the skills and so forth. So I'll get to learn all those things over time by reading guides and by just experimenting in the game, because also when you start battles with higher level people, you will see those skills come into play, and then you start, if you do it sufficiently, you start getting a feeling of what's good, what's not good, and which turn something should work, and so forth. By the way, as I'm doing the gauntlet here, you see it's super big difference if you can survive, if you can kill the monster, because then you only have to wait like half the time or less to attack again, which makes you do a lot more damage. So that's pretty important. Just past 1 billion damage mark. So all kind of so level 70 was definitely important. I still didn't get that 200,000 bell rating increase that my guildies were talking about. That's probably because I haven't done something yet. For the other features, so the Clash of Might is kind of similar to the regular Clash of Might. You also just go and click 10 times per day. For the worm race there, it requires you to have a team. So for example, today I didn't get to do it, and I also asked a couple of guildies, also didn't get to do it because simply there were no people. But also apparently it can be buggy, so it wasn't working majority of the day today apparently. So for the alliances that I still have to get into, I want to of course join a good alliance, but also from my guildies we might set up an alliance ourselves, so we'll see about that. And there it's kind of like like an alternative world boss event type of a situation. So although I haven't seen it yet, they said it's something that you finish in a couple of minutes, doesn't take much time. So we'll check that out at some in the future videos as well. And that's, I think, all and for now for this video series for the level 70. So of course there's a lot of things to go over at level 70, and probably I will get wiser over time about it, and will be able to give you guys a lot more tips. Stay tuned, subscribe, like the channel, please, especially of course if you enjoy, and that also always helps. Also helps if you guys can share with your friends, especially my website, also either my main umbrella site dollygames.com, or specifically the League of Angels site loa.dollygames.com. And if anybody of course is very wise and experienced in the game and wants to contribute with guides and tips and so forth, you're more than welcome to email me. We can talk about it, no problem. If you can create something with love, then I like it. So that's it, you guys. Thanks for watching and have a very nice day. Let's kill the dragon. 61 million.